Hi guys. 정신 없어. Hi guys. Morning. 잠깐만. Let me quickly finish one of the edits.
I'm learning, alright. Hey, have a great night.
Good morning, guys.
I kind of felt bad. There's a couple. Oh. Games that are no one.
Wow, yesterday I was editing for the Ray Shadows, which was a 4-hour video, right? And I got done with my at least the cuts. And then there was an error. So like it said it wasn't saving and that I should save it in a different name. So I tried that. It didn't work. So I was like, "Oh, I mean there's autosave, right? So maybe since I've been saving it before, I can just turn it off." And I turned it off and I turned it back on and I lost everything. Oh! So, I went to bed at 1:30 last night, and then I woke up at 7 just to finish it off. So,
Also, like
I didn't get to do any of my K-pop stuff
games
because
stood
of that.
out to me. Our rail seems like a fun here, along with give me something else. Great game con opening night. It was amazing.
I'm exhausted. Oh, that's why I was like, today should I stream? I don't want to stream. So, luckily, Sora's just coming over. We were like, what should we do for content? And I didn't know what to do for content, so I was like, let's just hang out. So.
You can give it to.
So good morning, everyone. Wow, my face is so white compared to my other videos for some reason. But good morning. I'm exhausted. Today, I think I'll do like a short stream, maybe like a 2-hour stream, because we have to do some K-pop stuff. I got a call from an entertainment long time ago asking for me to do a reaction, like a music video reaction. And I checked my email really late because I recently actually like cleaned out my emails, and I was like, oh, whoops. So I asked if he were doing any like dance challenge or pop-up event. They said they didn't. So I guess I'll just do a quick reaction for that today. And then there were other like Zero Base One, SF9. I think we'll do some K-pop stuff. I do have a lot of K-pop content to edit. But we haven't gotten anywhere close to that. Oh. And the worst thing is, since I was outside in the public with so many people coughing, my throat hurts. And I think that's a bad thing. That's really bad. The fact that my throat hurts, it's saying that. So hopefully, I did take some like honey right before I started stream, and hopefully they'll like make things. Cross your finger. So let's check out some news, and then let me just 이거만 끝낼게.
So
So that I can have something in the background. 그러니까 maybe I'll try to go Wednesday or Thursday. I think I'll try to go Thursday. This week's kind of like effed up schedule. I don't really have like a set schedule for this week. So let's see. Wow, today's been. Doesn't it feel like a long day for you guys today? Oh, I want to render this before.
센스 있네. I already talked for an hour. Can't play Wukong, guys. Game streamer, then I shouldn't have bought. No, why not? Let's watch it. Let's watch the 2 hours of the Gamescom opening night live 2024. Watch it. No, why not? Let's watch it. 2024 full. Okay. So the opening night live. Okay. I'm done. The end. By the way, I was editing for the Ray Shadows, and it turned out to be kind of like a good vlog that I want to upload it if I had like a vlog channel. I mean, I do kind of have a vlog channel, but since it's a gaming event, I'll upload it on my gaming YouTube. But it just went really like, I don't know about other people, but I just had a lot of fun things. Like, I think the vlogs turned out really nicely because there were lots of interactions and lots of fun talks going back and forth. So this one was definitely easy to edit. Like, there was so many fun stuff going on and everything. So you guys will be seeing that hopefully today. It's supposed to have it before Thursday. Gosh. Oh. I know, I guess a couple of the streamers already finished editing it. I was trying to look for what other people edited. Some people just did like a couple of the gameplays, and then so I was like, wait, I worked so hard to make the event fun, and there's no like, there's nothing. Oh well. Morning Tenfold, how are you? Also, one thing that I realized is that GTA is popular. Somehow all the GTA full VODs on my game channel became popular. It was on recommendation, I guess, on other people's YouTube homes, and they just clicked on it. So I've been enjoying like uploading old gameplays. So I've been looking for old gameplays too. Let's see, who are the audience that watch GTA? Wow, you know what's funny? It's 100% male. And it's 44% US. Perfect. This is actually one of the fun statistics to see, is that I have all males. Is GTA funny? Yeah, we need to find those funny games. I'll be uploading Wukong too. I need to spend longer time playing it. But this week I'll be at a family trip to Busan, so it's like I have no time. Like, there's only one body, and I have don't mention GTA 4 here. Don't make me sad. Good morning. I have one body, and I want to do everything. I'm eager person. So. Wait, did they do the Harris versus Trump talk? Did I miss this? Oh no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oh man, Korean news just kind of like scared. I know. Can someone get me an extra body? 진짜. That's like the biggest thing I want, is an extra body. Like, I just want to sit down and get everything working so that I can like enjoy. But I don't think I can enjoy the weekend. Yeah, I think this weekend I'm gonna still try to edit, at least on my phone. So I'm trying to get all the PC edits done, so that when I go to the family trip, I can do the phone edit. And you know what's scary? Like, I have so many videos. I had like 200-300 videos on my iPhone, and I look at this and I'm like, when do I finish editing these? So I wish iPhone you can like divide up the sections. It's like kind of all messy. So in that sense, that's kind of unfortunate. And then I want to do the AI content. 아, 씨, 언제 하냐. 아, 미치겠다. Should I just drop K-pop? Oh, on iPhone? Is it tedious? 아, 그러니까 they need to make it much simpler. 아. So, anyways, I've been kind of busy. Crazy. Oh, so crazy. Okay, guys, so today what should we do? What should we do? Whoa! Zero Base 1? This album has 9 million views already? 아, 그럼 해야지. Let's get a taste of Zero Base 1. Let's do K-pop today. I'll read today's news. 있니? 아, 있네. Yeah, we'll do some Zero Base 1. And then I really like the SF9 song. Let's do SF9 song. SF9? SF9의 노래라. shoot. Don't worry, be happy. That's what it's called. Oh, they got a performance video a couple days ago. Oh, it's a week out and they finished the cafe already? That's so fast. And then Oh My Girl이구나. 이렇게. I have to also upload play. 이렇게 3개만 해야 되겠다. I'm excited for the new Oh My Girl song. Level 1, SM9 이렇게 해야 되겠다. That's today's no more watching. 그다음에 they had a Valorant opening night, guys. I didn't think that Valorant would. I guess Valorant is really popular in Korea right now. So. But I don't like Valorant. Let's do those. 준케이가 신곡 나왔네. I really like 준케이, guys. Display capture. One of the things, by the way, really side comment. One of the things that I noticed on a lot of like YouTube channels or like shorts is how they do a lot of like why I hate this country. Or like a lot of comparison. Ugh. I don't know why they do that. It's so bad for you. 그냥 it's just so toxic. Even like this morning, I was lazy in bed for like 20 minutes. I needed that like 20 minutes no brain using like time because I was just editing all day yesterday, like straight for 3 hours without doing anything. And something that I realized was like one thing that was one of the shocking videos I saw was when they did a comparison with Korea and Singapore, and they were like, at 10 p.m. Koreans are working, while me, who's from Singapore, gets to play tennis. It's like, why do you create those videos? Like, I don't like how they are stereotyping every single one, and I think that's a common thing I see in like Asian cultures. They just stereotype everything. Oh, and then yesterday I saw my colleague at Tohyundae. I saw her after, so I was working till 6. And they mentioned, one of my friend mentioned how Koreans or even Korean Americans or like just a couple of like coworkers she met makes the most rudest comment to her, and she was the most sweetest gullible friend, but she became kind of like evil. I love how she phrased herself as being like 타락하다. 타락하다 영어로 뭐지? 잠깐만. She's like corrupted. There you go. She became corrupted. Because of society, and ever since she started working. So she works in like a mid-sized company in Korea, and she heard the most rudest thing. I don't know how she just deals with it, but she heard like, oh, like you studied. She majored in math, and someone went up to her and said, did you major in math because you couldn't speak English? It's like, yeah, she literally got someone saying that to her, and she was just shocked because she's like, okay, for her to get into an American college, she has to take like the SAT, ACT, and get in. It's like, you need to learn English to say that. The most rudest thing. Isn't that so rude? And then they assume that we did weed. We smoked, we partied, we had sex, we were like, you know, like the most shit-faced people. Sorry for swearing, it just pisses me off. The assumption they make. That's what they think. Everyone who went to an American college, that's like the assumption that they make. And then what was another shocking thing that she told me? I should do we're Korean Americans. All the Koreans think we did weed in college. But in the end, we just did bongs. I don't know. I mean, of course there are people who did weed, but there are also like Asians who didn't want to do it. So, but because of the American drama, yeah, it's literally I just had sex with everyone. What's the other thing that they said? I mean, I always hear, at least from like my sister-in-law, that Jinri's outgoing because she's American. That's like the stereotypical one, that all Americans are very outgoing and that they're very free. And that they're accepting of everything, and it's like, sure. So my friend was like, you should just act like American and speak English. I'm like, that's a very good idea. It's okay. I started speaking English in front of them. If they want to understand, if they want to try to understand me, then they can. But like, I'm not gonna translate to them in Korean. Because they think that I'm American. Why should I be speaking Korean to them, right? I don't know. I've also been kind of corrupted too. Like, the nicer Jinri should just kind of be like, or like the elder Jinri should be like, it's okay. If that's what they think, that's what they can think about. But then like the corrupted Jinri would be like picking on fights with everyone. What's the other thing that my friend said that I was like really shocked? What's it? What was like, there was something that I heard it and I was like, wow, like they went that far to say that to you? Like, so messed up. Trying to think. But, and it sucks because like, they're not even, like my friend isn't even Korean American because she just studied in college in the US. So, like, I bet a lot of the Koreans have an assumption for me. And it's just, I think it's just a common thing in the Korean culture, like a lot of Asian culture, the comparison. So, yeah, my friend studied in Wisconsin in the same college as me. So. I was telling, because like, where did I start this talk about? I mean, even if I say I'm American, even at the fair or at the thing, they're always like, oh, but your Korean is so good. So, but I guess it's the vice versa. When an American sees me and I speak English to them, they're like, oh, your English is so good. I thought you were Asian. It's like, thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. So I don't fit in. It's like we're at like a different type of person. I've you know, even it was on stream when I was helping out this couple and they were like, oh, like we don't know how to get to like a certain place in Korea. I'm like, oh, like you can follow me, I'm going that way too. Like, oh, where did you study your English? And I'm like, I'm American. Like, oh, no wonder your English is so good. Thank you. Am I even supposed to say thank you to that? I should have been the same thing. Oh, your English is perfect too. Where are you from? We get stereotyped from both our countries. It's an amazing experience. I don't know how I should feel about this, but I guess so. Like, I don't fit in anywhere. Americans think I'm super Korean. I mean, I act more Korean than I act more Americanized. But Koreans also don't accept me. They have like a frame. Like, and then we went on to talk about like how Koreans standard is way too hot. Like way too high in Korea compared to America. And my friend said she believes that it starts off from like, you know, how they were the same high school, you know, and everyone's goal in the same high schools were, you know, get good grades, go out, you know, like get to a good college was their goal. So for the Koreans, their final goal for marriage is to find a good guy. And when they say good, it's about the specs, not about the personality. So she was telling me about her friend, or her coworker, and how she's like, I want like a, you know, like a unicorn guy, like the hexagon guy that I've been talking to you guys about. And my friend she's like, I don't know. This is why I don't trust the MBTI, because she says she's an F, but she's such a T. What, like, you know what those two are, the differences are, because she's like, yeah, and then deep down I think to myself, well, like, what do you have to bring to the table, right? Because reality, look at her, she doesn't work at a good company, like. And one of the things that I realized, it might be just like the two guys, this can be also kind of like a stereotype, but one of the assumptions that I realized was, I have two of my guy friends who are in a, you know, like a named company. One works at Deloitte, one works at Samsung, and when they are about to get married to a girl, they check on how much the female can bring to the marriage. So the traditional husband, the traditional mindset of a husband, as long as she's willing to dedicate to the house, like, you know, the house chores and everything, that is gone. Maybe, you know, like, and then he goes, if she were to do that, then how much does her family have, you know? So the more they are in status, like, in the hierarchy, you know, and then more in the workforce, the more they are picky. I guess girls don't know that. They're just kind of like, I'm like pretty enough. I'm like, you know, 30, early 30s. I'm still young. I got. Well, one of the things, this applies a little different in I guess America, but one of the things that Korean guys say to Korean girls who go, I don't get why Korean guys, you know, get picky or don't choose girls in the 30s, instead choose girls who are younger. The guys usually respond to those girls saying, hey, guess what, like, we served military and we had to work when we were in the 20s to get your number, you know, to get in your pants, so now you guys have to work, so it's kind of like a fair business, you just don't realize it. And these girls, because they were, you know, to be honest, they were spoiled. When I was 20, I had guys lining up. Okay, that sounds kind of like rude, but it's true. Like, when I was going to work, someone would ask for my number. I know, like, just walking down Hongdae, some guy would come up to me asking for my number. I got a lot of numbers asked, but now I'm in the 30s and I go walk down the street and they're like, okay, that's the good ajumma there, you know, passing by, right? Like, that thing stops at 30. So the wise female gets married early and still gain their career because they are still eager. But then the kind of like I personally think is ambitious mindset, but those people force themselves to just work because they worry too much about the career, thinking that marriage is just going to F up their careers. To be honest, as long as you don't get a child, I think it's okay to get married. Like, you just have a wedding and you guys just are now living together. It's like the same thing as you guys just moving in together. You just on paper are married, so you still have the ability to achieve what you want as long as you don't have kids. And what do you do to not have kids is, you know, like, you have to use protection. But because what they saw from their families, their parents, and the fact that their moms had to give up their work, well, they did because they got a child, you know. But then at the same time, it's like, nowadays I feel like it's better for women to have a child because there are so many workforces out there. Like, girls can even be influencers, Instagram, like, TikTokers, or, you know, like, that is actually a blessing compared to what moms had to deal with in the the early, when my mom was a mom, because my mom was an English teacher. When she had me, she couldn't really work as much as she used to. Well, now she has like stuff, and then there are so many better systems out there. Like, there is like the 그냥 뭐지? 그 아줌마 calling system. They can hire an ajumma for like a decent price. So yeah, like, I honestly think this generation are just a bunch of spoiled brats. Including me, to be honest. I'm spoiled. I'm like, to be honest, like, compared to if I'm only earning this much, I need to quit and like get a job. But I'm spoiled, you know, like, I'm just doing whatever, and I'm saying, hey, husband, work, you know, which is a bad thing because, like, I can't buy what I want. So, but it's kind of sad to see. Oh, you know, and I think, yeah, Yeah. Live-in helper lady. There's also there are also the non-live-in just helper ajumma. It's like 출퇴근. They come at like 9 in the morning and then they end at like 6, 7. 그러면은 then you become 주말 부부 extended. Just meet every weekend or every month. That is just being, like I said, you guys are being spoiled. I have better offer on other place. Okay, that's why I'm not gonna get married. 말도 안 돼. You gotta work things out. But they don't work things out with the other partner because they're very self-centered. They only care about themselves. You are not worth as much as me getting a great offer at a different state. That's literally what you're saying. Right? So, and I think it had to do with parents treating your kids very preciously, which is always a great thing. I'm saying it's like not a bad thing, but well, what can you do, right? So that's why people are choosing to get married late. And the more parents get married late and have kids at later age, the more they're gonna treat their kids as like a goddess, or like, you know, like, which isn't a bad thing. I honestly think that's sweet of them, but there are times when they need to spoil them, or they don't have to you know, there are times when they have to scold them, right? And I read an article that talks about this, and the reason why this happens is that when you get a child around 40, back in the days, that's like grandma age, because like, you know, your grandma, you know, like people didn't live for a very long time. But that's the issue. That's like 40. You get a kid at 40. Back in the days, you get a grandkid at 40. So when they get a kid, they think of the child as more of a grandchild than their own child. So instead of developing this love and hate relationship, they end up developing this like, you are kind of like my precious little gold, right? And you know, oh my god. So, oh, and that too. And then there are people being like, I don't want to be like my parents, and you end up being like your parents. It's kind of inevitable, but you just have to realize it and don't do the other opposite side. You know, like they're going from one extreme to the other extreme instead of trying to be in the middle. And parenting is hard, not gonna lie, it's very hard. But you know, like, if someone gives you like a feedback, especially for teachers, if they're saying, you know, your child kind of had this, you're supposed to listen. They are teachers for a reason. They got a degree for a reason, but parents don't choose to do that because their child is so precious. So screw teachers. They're like, F you teachers, I don't care about you. I just care about my student, right? That's literally what they're thinking. So, hi Jenny. I'm just kind of furious. Even like a couple of days ago, what was it? I read something. I read too many things. Like, to be honest, I'm reading way too many things. And they're talking about how, like, what the heck? Oh, really? They'll be CEO. Oh, that's great. What was the article about? It was about like how parents were like going against teachers. And even so in Korea, they stopped the concept. Like, parents actually signed a petition where, you know how teachers ask students or like usually in Korea at least, they force them to go up to the board and answer the question. They actually stop that now because it causes a child to be humiliated for not knowing. And some people think that's legitimate because of the embarrassment that you get. And it's like, well, if you are embarrassed, the mindset that you're supposed to be getting is, oh shit, I should have done my homework. But instead, because they think that that's embarrassment and that's like causing them to be bad in school, they signed a petition saying, we don't want, that should be a law where teachers shouldn't ask the child to go up. And it's like, come on. How long are you gonna babysit? Well, I mean, I guess so. That's what I'm thinking. But you know what? It's not I just think that's like a common thing that's happening all around the world. The reason why is everyone's getting smarter. And when I mean smarter, or maybe I should use smarter, they get a lot of information from different sources out there. So what scares me is that some of these people put on information that they don't really check out. And they're just kind of like, oh, Koreans only work at 10 like Koreans always work 10 p.m. Well, we don't. And the backup excuse that she was putting up on her comments were, oh, it was like my personal experience. Well, it's like, if it's your personal experience, you need to write that. The influence that you are causing, they don't know how severe that is. And that's what pisses me off about how everyone can be an influencer by uploading it on Instagram. It's not like they need like a specific permit or some type of thing, but they need some type of, at least like an education, or like, you know how when you get into a company, you do kind of like a security check. You do like a, you know, like you do, well, at least like all the companies that I went through, they made me do kind of like go over the company, you know, like not the background check, like learn about the company and do kind of like a security check on like what you need to be careful of saying in public, or like this is, you know, like what are they? You do like a lesson, right? At least that's what I did in my company. Is that what it's called? Oh, yeah. And then you do the orientation, yeah, or the cultural indoctrination. Wow, that's so fancy. I don't think we use that word, but yeah. So basically in your orientation, the company tells you, hey, whatever you do that's gonna cause our company to go down, you're in so much trouble, right? They send you that message. But they don't do that for Instagram influencers or any like TikTokers or shorts YouTubers, right? So any information that you're putting up is going to be very, like, they don't know the cause of it. So now we got, like, even in chat, like, even in the comments below on those, like, hatred or comparison videos, you get, like, comments saying, that's not true. And she goes, oh, okay, well, like, at least in my experience, I had to do that. It's like, well, like, don't make your experience be the stereotypical of the country. Like, so it's like, I don't know, man, this girl's like stupid or something. But the problem is those type of videos get viral, whether it's good or bad. So then those people are like, oh, I should make another shitty video about, like, I should make another video that talks crap about a certain country. Or like I compare it with mine and make mine better. It's like, dude, chill, man. Oh, really? Well, I didn't know about the race and gender one. What is rage baiting? Yeah. That's life for you. I watched it. Of course, it's like showed up. And I watched it and I was gonna report it. I watched it to understand this person's mindset, being like, wow, is she dumb? And you know what the mindset you get from people who upload those type of things is like, wow, it's kind of hating like the other country too, because of how she's like forcing herself to compare it with a certain nation. It's like, wow, I'm gonna kind of like, I kind of like judge you guys for being that stupid and uploading these types of things. And that's what I noticed like happening all around the world. So like cultural education, like education on culture and all those things. To be honest, it's just like people need to be educated, but I think that's like the hardest thing. Gotta stay positive. Cause I'm usually positive. Like yesterday, my 4-hour editing blew up, and I just thought I was like really pissed off and upset. But I was like, I gotta put in some extra cute moment. Like I went through the video again, and I was like, oh, I didn't see this moment, so I was like, oh, not bad. So it turned out. I think it's gonna turn out really well. Yeah. So I had fun. There was a lot of fun moments in the music, in the thing. So, yeah. Oh, that pisses me off. Severe lack of self-awareness in a people more concerned with how others perceive them. The one thing that I noticed talking to a couple of like people around the world is that they're just really self-centered. I mean, I'm self-centered too. Of course you care about yourself, but I think it's a fine line of being confident and being very self-centered. So the race could endure your whole culture. What are you talking about, bro? Are you a troll? Do I have to go through you? Oh, you are. Oh, dude, this Bedin dude makes the most rudest comments. Hey, do you want to get banned? Should I ban you? But I actually went through a message and you said only ugly girls should become VTubers. Yeah. I don't think that's Oh, you're that girl that has like a crush on this Asian girl on Twitch? Hey, bro. 대박이다. It's a shame for pretty girls to cover their face. Wow, you are not only judgmental, but rude, and think you are playing cool by saying, I'm just keeping real. You are the worst type of human being ever. Wow. Well, keep talking. I want to see what this guy says. Wow, 이거는 you are literally the guy that Snack was talking about. Severe lack of self-awareness in a person, is more concerned. That's literally what this guy's doing. Hey guys, let's see some popcorn. Let's see what he's saying. I keep talking. Oh. Oh, hey, let's not be rude to this guy. He has his own thoughts. Let's see his mindset. 되게. 와, 미쳤다. Oh, keep talking. Oh, I want to see your mindset. We should study this guy. Yeah, you know, I was just talking like how. So if you watched me for a very long time, I talk about how people on the internet have no filters because you guys have IDs to cover you. And you are like setting the perfect example of that. And we are very interested and would be honored to do a research of you. So right, guys? Keep talking. I 계속 talk. Yeah, you say all the same things in real life. Oh. Do you have friends? It's like just a question. It's not to diss you. Cause usually if a friend keeps saying kind of like a rude thing, cause to me and to other chat, I think my chat kind of made a conclusion, at least in our community, saying you are a very toxic person. So I'm just curious, do you have like friends? And by what I mean by friends is that they are willing to see you or they call you first. It's not like you call them first. You only talk to your mom. And well, how does your mom deal with this? You make good content. Well, how does your mom deal with this rudeness? Hey, let's make this into shorts. Can I use you for shorts? Oh, you're setting a great example. Hey, why are you guys laughing? 왜? 이거 되게 is very important. Does your mom know about this? wait, why? Oh, am I scary? Oh, I'm sorry. Good. So, does your mom? Oh, what does your mom think? Oh, you're anti-racist activist, which is why I brought up the whole East Asia. You're not rude. So, researchers, we kind of made a conclusion. He doesn't listen to other people. I think. Then, does anti-racist activist also judge like people by appearance? You know, you also said how like YouTubers are for ugly people, and you know, like I honestly think, I don't know about my chat, but personally I think that's very rude, right, guys? Your mom agrees with everything you say. Oh shoot, I just did middle finger. 진이야? A finger. Calm. No. 근데 I hope you don't think that I'm judging you. People have different thoughts. It's just pretty interesting to see the most rudest person making the most rudest comment and says you are not rude. Wow. Like, what type of mindset do you live in by saying that? It's so interesting. Just keep talking. Yeah. To be honest, I was going to ban you, but it's very fun. Right? Isn't it interesting? Cause actually I went through his chat and he said the most rudest thing to me. Let me share it with you guys. First of all, he says lazy students should simply be expelled. They are a waste of money. 야, 아주 그냥 주옥 같은 말들 많이 했네. He says lots of the most non-rudest thing. Wow. And then only ugly girls should become YouTubers. 야, 이게 legend. This is like legend. But you know what the saddest thing was? It was auto-modded. 그다음에 all the top Korean streamers on Twitch dance, but they have more viewers than you. Wow, she also compares. Oh, and he's not rude. 재밌다, 야. Wow, you say the most shittiest thing ever. 신기한데. Wow, I just want a thin woman with a nice personality. Wow, he is 진짜 welcome to my stream. He is literally the people that I mentioned who has like this mindset of wanting this unicorn like opposite sex for their future husbando or waifu material, but in deep down we don't know about him. Yeah, golf is not a practical skill. You should learn to shoot. 뭔 계속 야, 레전드다. Lack of self-awareness. I think this is a huge lack of self-awareness. 그니까. 야, 재밌다. Oh, you're the guy who also talked about like culture being racist. Oh. Well, anyways, if you say oh yeah, you must dang Snack. Or just follow Snacker. Dang Snack, I didn't know you had a stalker. Shit. Maybe I should have banned Snack. He calls this weird stalker that. This stream? 아니야. Oh, it's not awkward. 재밌어. Cause he makes fun comments. Are you saying there aren't any thin women with nice personality? Oh. Whoa! Oh my god, he is literally those stereotypical girls who say, my standards are not high, but I want 6'6", 6'5", blue eyes, finance, trust fund guy. That's just the regular guy. Wow, it's so interesting to see a guy version of that. Oh, thank you. Anyways, thank you for making my stream interesting today. Oh, you got me a YouTube gag. Oh, YouTube gag. Thanks. Yeah, guys, give a people clap to this guy for being very like I said, confident in his words. And yeah, so hopefully I hope I don't see you anymore. I'm not gonna ban you because you don't, you know, we're a free country. America's a free country, right? And so you know, like, I mean, if you say kind of like, you know, racist thing and shenanigans, then, you know, I'm just kind of like gonna kill you. Like, you know, but, you know, like, I hope to never see you in my chat again, even if I don't have that many viewers. So, anyways, so today what we're going to do, guys, is 너무 재밌었어. It was actually fun. The reason why I had fun, I hope my chat wasn't insulted. I usually roast you guys too, so don't say rude things. Cause, hey, you guys say stuff to me. Why can't I say stuff to you guys? But you know what kind of is awkward? Is I say stuff to nice interns. So today I started off saying I'm gonna say bad things to the rude interns. So, 근데 anyways, you just saw the real life version of the Delulu peoples in the whole wide world wanting 5'6", 뭐라고? 6'5", blue eyes, finance, trust fund, 오빠. So, 근데 it's interesting to see kind of like a guy version of that, since actually guys only enjoy good looking, pretty girls, you know, like, and big boobas. So guys usually like the body figure and the face, but then yeah, when did the society turn into only wanting facial features? But I cannot say anything, right? It's kind of unfortunate. I also have like a... See, if honestly, if my husband were kind of like big and, you know, like, you know, then I could say,
I married just for his person. Isn't that also like a sad thing? Cause funny story was I was talking to a friend and I told that friend about how I was like, hey, when you want to get married, don't go for the outside features. Look for more like the inside features, right? I don't know why you guys are so wanting like the appearance, right? And actually, I actually heard from a friend telling me, Jinri, well, you went for the face. Like, look at your husband's like, 아니, cause like it doesn't back up my thing. Like, I don't have a good reference. I don't have a good data to say, hey, don't go for the appearance, right? And the shocking thing was when they said if that guy becomes fat or chubby, then I will be very disappointed. 아니, human body is like, it's natural for humans to get kind of big and small, especially when you get married. You gain like 5 kilograms because you married your life partner and you will be happily ever off. Like, this is kind of a weird comparison, but when you get married, like, the fact that you're getting a little bit chubby means, actually in Korea, it actually meant wealth to get chubby. So old pictures, if you were kind of like chubby, it meant that they were the real beauty. So the standard of being super skinny changed ever since like K-pop and those things helped out. Oh, of course you guys can help work out, but 모르겠어. Yeah, right? But it seems that the guy should always have perfect body was what every girl was wanting. And 그러네. Also in other countries too, right? So to be honest, I think as long as people are chubby, it's okay. Like, I have belly. I have big thigh. But like, yeah. 그치. Yeah. If they are unhealthily obese, like they just eat fast food, they don't go out for. Okay, I understand. Cause like even my brother is unhealthy right now, right? So I always say the same thing. That's cute. Okay. That's kind of sad to hear about that type of deal. That they have to be like really fit. Should be measured in ounces and grams of gold. 그치? 히포. 맞아. 히포는 큐트해. 하마 귀엽다. So I think as long as you live happily ever after. 뭐 근데 like what people say, I can't speak for myself because I'm apparently having like the perfect husbando. Well, he has problems. 근데 이게 되게, yeah, what other people see, especially through Instagram, is the fact that they don't know that I had up and downs with my husband, but we overcame it and we are now like we go off well for each other, like, you know, like we talk well and everything, right? Yeah, that's what every, like, especially like streamer girls would say, you know, he's like, he lets you stream. I'm like, he didn't let me stream. So, and I think the biggest reason why he lets me stream is I don't do like hero content, you know? I don't think I have revealed any here during the summer. Always up to here. And I enjoy that. But like I said, I had definitely people. But
I have people telling me to do e-girl. It's people are too nosy. I think, you know what? There's too many people that's nosy about other people's business. It gets tiring. Like, funny story. So my college friends, by the way, in Korea, I don't know, maybe there's a saying in English, but in Korea there's a saying where 끼리끼리 논다, which means you hang out with similar type of people. A flame okay, no wonder I was a little hesitant to go to flame stream. So there is like that phrase. So you hang out with people like you, similar. 그래, birds of feather flock together. Oh, writing it down. I didn't know. Thank you, Kuro. Birds of a feather. 저거 좋다. Birds of a feather flock together는 끼리끼리 논다. 오, 되게 좋다. Birds of a feather flock together. So, my friends, my college friends, I have 2 friends, and we have similar mindset, I think. I honestly think we have very similar mindset. Maybe they think differently. So they came over to my house on Friday. One of them ended work at like 9, and they came over at my house, and we had kind of like a girls talk. Mia joined, but we talked till 4 in the morning. And within that talk, I would have to say 60 to 70% was marriage and future life. It was like so deep. So, but one of the things that was memorable was my 2 friends got reality checked, like reality slapped by both their sisters. But there are definitely those who need a reality check that hasn't gotten it yet. Like, their families have to reality check them, even if it hurts their feeling. Like, one of my friend actually really wanted like a hexagon unicorn boy, so you know, he's like decent looking. I want him to have more money than me, but he has to, you know, like still text me a lot. It's like you are asking for the polar opposite, right? Because like people who are really busy tends to be busy with the phone, so you don't really check your phone as much as you can, right? And she had like other specs and everything, and then I met her like this Friday, and I asked her, hey, like how's like, you know, like how are you doing? And it's also me always bringing up this conversation, and she was like, you know, Onni, like my what's the word for English? My type of guy that I'm looking for has like it's like super low. It got lowered, and I was like, oh, like what happened? Because like she was mentioning, she just wants a nice guy, like just a very sweet guy who will text her often, you know, or like keep a very dedicated guy, just a dedicated guy. And I was like, hey, but you say that with looks and height, and she said, I dropped it. And it was like, oh, what happened? And she goes, you know, I said that to my sister, you know, like A, B, C, this, blah, blah, blah. And her sister goes, yeah, well, those guys won't want to date you. That's literally what her sister said to her. And she was like, that's like reality slap, right? That's the most harsh thing you could say. But like, I can't say that to her, like, because we are a friend versus a family. And then and then she was like, well, like, no, there are going to be those people out there. And then her sister just goes like, not only slaps her, but also like, what do they do? Like, chokes her by saying, yeah, well, like, those guys will not only want you, but also will look for girls that's younger than you. Good. Done. So then, because her sister is married, especially her sister said that she wasn't going to be married. She wasn't planning on marriage, but then she found a guy, so she ended up getting married, and they're happily married right now. And they're very sweet, you know, to each other and everything. So my friend said, yeah. So after she said that, I didn't talk to her for 3 days, but it was definitely a reality slap for her. So. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate, guys. Yo, they're so slow. The reality is sad. Yeah. And yesterday, you know how I told you guys, and I know you guys keep saying it's okay, but you know how yesterday I told you I don't get married? People misunderstand me. My marriage is fine, but I don't think you guys will have a decent marriage. Cause maybe you guys will, cause you guys kind of went through me. Right? So yeah. So it's hard. But Snack, to be honest, I know I'm being sexist here, but 90% of females are not open to that. I have not seen a single woman who was okay with them saying, I'm open to options. Because it hurts their ego. Ah, really? Yeah. So, I learned it the hard way too. Yeah. So there are definitely times, like, it's okay. Somehow I know I'm being very sexist here, but it's okay for me to say it to my guy friends. To my guy friends, like, I have a crazy friend who's, you know, like, into this girl, and like, I don't know, he's like seeing other girls. I'm like, hey, yeah, so I will not date you. He's like, why? Or no, that's not what I said. I said, yeah, so I don't treat you as like a legit guy friend, because I have like a group with one guy, like 2 guy friends and 1 girlfriend, so we're like a 4 of us. And I told this guy A that you, like, he and I are really like bros, but I told guy B that you and I cannot be bros because you make the worst choices in life and you have too many girlfriends, so I don't like you. And then with my guy A, like, I believe the real relationship, I believe that a real friend relationship between a guy and a girl involves, like, communication. The lesser you communicate with your guy friend, the real close you guys are. The more you guys communicate and see each other, that is not true friends. That is like sus. I think that's like a real, especially as you get older, you have separate partners. That is risky, you know, like, and you start you keep continuing to text each other. I think that's risky. Because I came from kind of like a, you know, like, I was in engineering, so I had a lot of guy friends, and there were definitely like sus guys and like weird guys, and I stopped texting all my guy friends. But when we see each other, we're just kind of like, yo, like, have you been, and like talking, like, you're still like my close guy friend. That's okay. But if I'm like texting him, what would his girlfriend think? You know, like, be on the opposite side. It's like, oh, she's like your friend, and you're like texting, like, what's she saying? It's like, oh, like, she was talking about the other day how she was like upset because there was this douchebag on this, like, there was a self-centered chat on her stream. You know, like, why would I share my daily life and daily things with my guy friend? That's kind of like unnecessary. Guys don't enjoy Like, guys don't chit chat about daily life every single day with someone. That is the natural human being of guys. If there are guys like that, you are a very interesting person. I'm not dissing anyone who does that, but it's like, you know, like typical guys just enjoy the fact that life just flows and that we just don't have like a girl chat of every day, how have you been chat type of thing. Like, raise your hand if anyone talks to someone every single day about their daily lives and how it went and everything. Right? Like, it's not a common thing to have. Oh, yeah, maybe that's true. So, if there are guys responding to their girlfriend, this is math equation. I want you guys to take notes on this. 그치, but this is math equation. If there are guys, I want you to write if, or maybe this is coding, but if there are guys responding to a girl's chat or girl's text every single day, that guy is into her. But if there is a guy who reads the text and ignores, he is a keeper. To another girl. I mean, I should be saying this to girls, but you know. A lesson for you guys too. If he reads her text message, and I want you guys to apply this to, you know, like you guys' future relationship, well then you should just ignore. I mean, that's a different case, but but here's what I think is that if guys are actual very practical, you know, you guys actually become very practical and you guys try to get the best out of any situation. So if there's a girl that you guys don't like, hey, you guys will agree on this. If there's a girl that you guys don't like, have no feelings, and they talk to you, you guys are kind of like lazy with her, right? You guys agree. If she's like, oh, like, hey, you want to get like pizza tonight, or you guys want to go see a movie tonight, and you know, like, she's not your type and you're just like pals with her, you'd rather say, oh, like, I'd rather play like Wukong than go on a movie, right? That's some of you guys, right? Especially introverts. I've dealt with a bunch of introverts. They would rather stay home and chill than go out to watch movie, right? Got a raid tonight. 그치? So anyways, I have too many issues in life. Right? Yeah, like I gotta work on my AFK journey, or I gotta do this or that. I'm really busy, or like I'm kind of lazy. If a guy is able to say I'm lazy, I think it's okay. Hey, you crossed the line. Don't say that word. Oh. So. Why is that S word not banned here? 잠깐, take a time out. You talk too much. I can only deal with a little bit of you. You have too much chit-chatting going on. I think that's because he's funny. I'm so nice. I'll thank you. Yeah. Too much message. MSG. 그러니까 like I can't. I don't know. I can do girls talk. I can't do unicorn talk. I just want to, like, sometimes if I talk to some people, I just want to slap them and say, hey, I hope you face reality. Like, I feel like being modest is not a common thing anymore. Because they think that being modest means you guys have that you are very timid and that you can't adjust to social life, society. Ah, we're so sad. Life is sad. Life is so sad. 어쩔 수 없어. You can't do anything. So I hope anyways, sorry. Sora texted me. I don't think she's coming. 잠깐만요. Was there a collab? Ah, no, we were gonna do a collab because I don't know what to do. I think she didn't. I asked her to do like just chatting. I don't think she wanted to just chit chat. Cause hers is another fun story. Don't put standards on other people if you don't have the same standards on yourself. People put a lot of. There's so many nosy people in the world. But I have to also add the parents? Parents aren't that nosy though. 잠깐만, I have to do the. 아씨. I think Sora is. I think I'm not seeing Sora today. We might have to pull off next week. Did she stream yesterday? Like dance stream? On stream? Why did she not care about my stream? She never ended. Cause I. Cause we made our thing like actually last week. We said today let's hang out. Oh, 아이리님 어서 오세요. Welcome, welcome. It's okay. I'm 어쩔 수 없지 뭐. Ash, but you know what the problem is? I want to play Wukong, but now that I have time, but I have to edit. 아, 나 진짜 나 어제 어떡하니? Yeah, I'm gonna have to continue, but not today. I have to finish editing stuff and submit it and send it and give it off. That's why, like, I was gonna take off tomorrow for stream because I have lots of things to edit. Yeah, I'm not that far yet. I'll get there. 어떡해. 잠깐만. So, what should we do? 나 잠깐 지금 살짝 멘붕 왔어. I don't know what to do. I think I should go and edit. Cause I 아, 나 진짜 Oh, not Fog J. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to Sora. I don't think she'll come today then. Okay. Hi. I'm finally ready. 아, 잠깐만. Okay. Done. So, suddenly I got a bunch of messages coming out today for me.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hey, so to my chat, 여러분, secretly, I have to end because I have to finish my editing. Plus, I have to play a bit of but I want to play a bit of AFK. But I also want to finish my editing. Cause if my files didn't get corrupted last night, 진짜, I was so sad. Then I would have been done by today. Cause actually I didn't know, but why you guys should be running is that my attention span got so much better. You know how I used to be like doing this and that, even when I was just chatting with you guys, I would be talking about A and then I'd be like talking about B and C and D and I'd be all over the place. Ooh, I've learned how to concentrate. Oh, it's so cool. Cause like I was just focused for 4 hours without like non-stop. It felt really nice. You guys should try it. You just get really focused into whatever you're doing. But actually today I should react to Zero Base 1, Oh My Girl, and SF9. But 진짜 왜 이렇게 할 게 많냐. Quitting Lost Ark? 아니야. I think it's because I had so many thoughts in my process in my brain. But now that I run, because you can't do so many things while you run, it gets me really focused. Now that I ran, now that I run often, now that I ran, now that I'm running, oh, 되게 신기해. It's pretty interesting. You just, now that I run consistently, thank you. Okay, thank you for, now that I run often, consistently. I don't want you guys correct my English. It gets me really focused, which is great. But at the same time, it also gets me really zoned off. Anyways. Yeah, I'll just do... Maybe I'll do the 3 off stream. When I finish editing, I'll do these 3. And then play AFK. The reason why I'm not doing more is, first of all, I started a new thing of... you guys know. Like, if you guys want me to do, like, reaction for something, you gotta pay. And I've been telling you that every time. So please, like, you know, like, keep that in mind. Cause, you know, like, if I do every single group, then I have no energy. And I'll just be forever reaction video YouTuber. So if I want to kind of get off that area and do more like a K-pop, then I have to only react to 1 or 2. So that's why I don't do as much as reaction anymore, which is so much better for me. Because the biggest thing about reaction YouTuber is that you had to be on time. Like at 6 p.m, I had to be in my makeup doing reaction, and it is actually really stressful. That's why I've told you multiple times that I don't want to like continue. Let's do like, I think someone did it as like $25 like dollars per reaction. So we'll just keep that in our little thing. Are you thinking 20? 안 돼. I have to, you know how at markets and at different shops, you know how they
have to be similar with the competitors. If you go cheap, then you're dropping the average price, Flame. So we can't go cheap. So if I drop it, then the other competitors will be very pissed off at me. Isn't there like a law for? Isn't there like a word for that? I think there's like a Korean word for that. But yeah. So what is it? What's the word? Undercutting? I don't think it's undercutting. Okay, so I'm officially not seeing Sora today. So we'll do no. I don't think we'll do. I'll just do a collaboration. Maybe we'll do like an IRL next week. With her. But before that, we'll not be hanging out. Oh. What the heck is duct tape mouth gagging challenge 1 minute? 뭐야 이거? I got it on 치즈직. 치즈직 challenge again. 익명의 혼. But it's only for 1000 cheese. That sounds... can you type it in 한국어로 써줘요. There's so many such things. It doesn't show it on my channel, unfortunately. Guys, to be honest, yesterday's IRL was just so exhausting. 무슨 IRL 하니까 my energy was just really drained. Anyways, guys, today let's end it early. Boss is lazy bum. I'll do the reaction later. I'll just I'll do it once I finish editing. Right? And then yeah. Is it really early? Oh. Usually cause I do my content, but today I didn't even want to do any content. Wow, only 1 hour 30 minutes. I have nothing to do. Sorry, I got actually, to be honest, I've been talking a lot lately. So I think that's why I got really exhausted. Anyways, today, boss is gonna cut it short. Sorry guys, I'm a little bummer. I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be done with editing, so I'll get to stream tomorrow. But I'll try to do a longer stream tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know. But I'm hungry. I wanna go eat. So, thank you guys for watching. 미안해. Sorry. I'll get some work done. Yeah. So enjoy you guys' rest of the day. Bye guys. Sorry. 미안해. Bye.